Athletics. So I'm going to be going over the main thing that people tend to ask about, how much can you lift, how strong are you, it tends to be how much can you bench. So today we're going to go over how you can increase your max bench within one session. If you've been training, even if you've been training for years, you can increase your max bench in just watching this video and going and applying it at the gym today. Also, great way to start. Even if you don't put any weight on the bar, this is a great thing to learn, to understand how to bench, how to activate your muscles correctly. Again, collegiate, professional athletes that don't know how to just contort their body a little bit in order to make bench a chest workout. Because you'll see a lot of guys, or you'll hear a lot of guys say, my arms are really strong, I can bench a decent weight, but I can't form a chest, I have to do accessories, I don't feel it in my chest. If you're not feeling bench press in your chest, then I guarantee you that you're doing it incorrectly. But if your chest is even underdeveloped, male or female, if you think your chest is underdeveloped as far as strength, take this into consideration when you do bench. So I'm going to talk it out right now, and then I'm going to get a different angle, and I'm going to do a voiceover of it so that I can talk you through it before and during the exercise. So for bench, you need to have your feet planted into the ground. Now, a lot of people say that if your toes are planted into the ground, that tends to be more of a powerlifting position. So if you're going for weight, or if you like the position of your toes into the ground, then that's fine. And again, I'll show all of this later, but this is just talking you through it. I tend to go heels planted in the ground at all times. You'll see a lot of guys bench and their legs will flail out. They'll just be loose and they won't be cemented into the ground. My feet are cemented into the ground just as much as my upper body is with all of this weight on top of it. You want to distribute the weight healthily across your entire body. Get your core engaged. Get your legs into it. It is a full body lift, but you still want to do it correctly. Now, another misconception that some people have is that if they have underdeveloped glutes or leg muscles, it's fine for them to bring their butt off of the bench because bigger guys just tend to have it easier to keep their butts down. Completely false, because you'll see guys 181 weight class benching 400 plus pounds with their butt down, and if their butt comes up, it does not count. Now, the reason I want you to get used to this, even though if every single day you're not going to a powerlifting meet, even if you're not a power lifter, keeping your butt down, keeping your heels planted into the ground gets a good distribution of weight from this bar into your entire body. And I don't want you to strain yourself, so when you have your butt down, will you push 10, 15 pounds less? Maybe even less than that? Yeah, it's possible. But the butt down allows for control both in the bench and for your entire body during any kind of athletic activity. And I strongly suggest keeping your butt down. And keeping your butt down also allows for a natural arch from your butt or your lower back, right below your lower back, into your shoulder blades, because you actually want to have an arch. Because when you're flat backed, so when your back is flat against the bench, you tend to put your arms out or in. Now, if they're in, so if your elbows are in, you're going to have a tricep focused bench, and your triceps will grow and they'll be very strong, but it'll be extremely difficult to ever move extremely heavy weight. Now, are there exceptions? Yes. Are there a lot of exceptions? Definitely. But I'm saying, as far as base building, as far as an athlete that may not be extremely gifted, just follow these steps and you'll get your bench higher than you would have ever done it before this video. Now, if your arms go out and you're flat backed, you're gonna put a lot of tension on your shoulders and right in this area right here between your pec, right up top, and your shoulders. Now, you'll see a lot of guys pull a pec, strain a pec, and it'll be black and blue right in this area here. I actually did that when I was younger. I was pushing way too much weight, and I was doing it with my back flat. I had no natural arch. I had no natural sense of just core strength in my body, so I was just pushing all arms. When you have your heels planted, your butt on the ground, you have that natural arch between your butt and your shoulder blades, because you want to dig your shoulder blades into the ground, and you get a nice 45-degree angle between your elbow and your obliques. you will be pushing a good amount of weight and it won't even feel as heavy as it used to. I've done this with people live. I've explained what I just explained in this video to people live. Just like my roommate explained it to him one time, his bench went up immediately. Instead of going in and doing 185 for a 1 rep max, which he planned on doing that day, I think he got it for 6 or 7, and he just looked at me and said, that felt lighter. And you know, it's just true, the weight feels lighter. Also, when you're flat backed, and I'll show you from the side angle, your arms are just naturally longer. Pinching your shoulder blades back immediately from here, just pinching back, makes your arm shorter. And is that cheating? No, because that's a proper way of benching. And you want your upper back to be digging into this, because once you go flat back, strain happens, and it could go from anywhere from your lower back all the way to your shoulders and pec. So pay close attention to how I sit down, how I get into the position, the things that I do. So I'm going to walk you through it and pay close attention to how I do it. Thanks for watching, guys. That's just one example, one upper body workout, especially for your chest. Good way to target your chest. Still let it grow, even in the bench. If you have any other chest exercises or upper body exercises that I have not yet covered, please contact me, comment below, email me, go to www.skighathletics.com, contact me through social media. Be sure to download my free PDF, should be up on the site. If not, email me at aloyd@skighathletics.com. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember, Skigh has no limits. Head over to any other video I have for any questions that I can possibly answer. Thank you.